Welcome to Maroon Talk, the only segment dedicated for anything and everything UP fighting Maroons. I am Tim Moran, batch 2010 from UP Baños.
Enzo Rigondola, batch 2010, UP Diliman. What's
What's
up,
up?
guys?
What's up, people? Happy New Year,
Namiss
Zo.
nyo ba kami?
Merry
Happy New Year, bro.
Christmas, everybody. Um, Actually, nakita ko sila Ate Casey kahapon. Sila kayo
Oo,
Mark sa
nakita ko yung post nyo eh.
Sa Cups Banawe. Shout out to everyone who was there. Sila, the Suico sisters, sila Bea, sila Lance, Gus, Rizal, who else? Hey, Mark, Ate Golda, Tish, syempre. And, syempre, Ate Casey. Yun.
Siyempre.
Ano lang, quick catch up after, syempre, ano bang pag-usapan namin? Hindi UAAP pa rin naman. Konting pa-games.
Never ends.
Yun, so dahil tayo nandito, so nabanggit naman natin to in the previous episode na we'll try to do a wrap up for season 85 kasi sobrang, kahit sabihin natin sobrang bilis nung season na yun, ang dami nangyari. Di ba?
Oo. Sorry guys na ngayon lang to kasi medyo naging busy tayo
Oo.
before and after Christmas.
Oo,
So,
grabe.
ngayon
So,
lang.
siguro kahit naman mag-record tayo nung gano'n, kailan ba yung last game? Parang 19 ata.
19.
Hindi rin naman nila hindi rin yun siguro
Oo,
mapapanood.
wala rin eh kasi
Grabe.
or pwede rin mas mapanood nila kasi sobrang traffic nung mga araw na
Oo.
yun.
Oo
So,
nga.
lahat sila
Baka,
sa daan nakikinig sa podcast. So, yun.
pwede,
Pero
no?
yun, nandito na tayo kasi
Oo.
New Year na. And ngayon lang kami na libre ni Film mag-record.
Sakto,
Yun.
ano yun? December 31. So, bago matapos ang 2022. Tama
Oh,
ba?
nahabol
31
pa
yan, di ba?
natin.
Oo nga,
31,
31 yan.
31.
Yun, nahabol natin. Okay, anyway. Talking about this season, this year actually. I mean, ulit-ulit natin sinasabi na we've been blessed to have two seasons in 1 year, both the NCAA and the UAAP. Grabe yung impact na ginawa niyan to the fans as well as to the players. Kasi, siyempre, di ba usually UAAP once a year lang naman talaga. I mean, any basketball season is usually, maliban sa PBA, is usually done once a year. So, in terms of maturity, in terms of um, gelling together as a team, all teams, at least in college basketball in the Philippines, for this year, kumbaga naging times 10 uh, yung kailangan nilang pag-adapt sa
Yup.
sa league and sa teams nila, no. So grabe, I mean hats off to all teams who participated in this 2022 kasi grabe talaga yung mga pinagdaanan nyo. Kung tayong fans
Especially,
napagod, lalo sila.
especially after, di ba, 3 years na nawala yung, at least for men's basketball sa UAAP, di ba? 2019 yung last laro nila tapos nawala ng dahil sa pandemic. 3 years halos, di ba? So yun,
Biglang
thank you na nagkaroon tayong 2 seasons this year. And yun nga, nakita naman natin yung effect sa teams na, you know, they really gelled.
yes.
Lalo na season 85. Parang, pwede mo sabihin, yung season 84 naging parang pre-season ng teams yun eh.
Oh, kasi
Diba?
walang preseason at all. I think ang
Wala.
preparation nila nun was December, probably December 2021. So more or less mga 2 months lang heading into February. So yun, nobody knew what to expect, but yeah, so that's what happened. So sige, balikan natin yung mga pinag-usapan natin nung preseason, at least for season 85. Kasi isipin mo, so ilang buwan lang yun, kailan pa tayo hindi ko nagkakamali, September tayo nagpe-preseason
September.
for,
Oh, ano yun eh. Bago kami nag-Singapore nun eh.
ay oo,
So yung
sakto.
week before, mga September 20 23 siguro, mga ganun.
late September.
Late September
So,
tayo nag-record dun.
plus, again, the schedule ng 85 was similar to how 84 more or less was. Wherein, paspasan din. So, ano ba pinag-usapan natin doon, di ba? So we talked about our X factors, at least for the Fighting Maroons.
Oo.
We had, akin si James Spencer, sa Yuzo si Terrence
Si
Fortea. Tama ba ako?
Terrence. Terrence, yep.
Sige, let's take a look back at how they performed. Let's not get into stats anymore. Uh,
Ano tayo? Eye
Andyan naman yan.
test tayo ngayon.
Oh, you have the experts for those. And pretty much kasi, kaya din naman naging X factor ng dalawa na pinili namin. Kasi nga, yung X factor noun is saying na it's something na you can't really describe. They have that it factor. Kaya sila yung pinili namin na X factors, kumbaga. So, talking about James muna, it showed when when James was off in his game, more or less we were struggling with the win, 'di ba? Pero more
Mhm.
often than not, he was on the starting five with ever since the eliminations. But when James was getting going, kitang-kita yung impact talaga sa team. Yung effectiveness niya on defense translated to easier offense for the team kasi that's how they got momentum. Then also, kapag he's making his shots, sobrang laking bagay din nun. And to note, ito, buti na pwede nating i-disclose din, he was actually playing with a torn, ewan ko, torn ba o plantar fascia. So, he was playing hurt. Probably even before 85, I would say. At least yung mga narinig ko. So, maybe even 84, he was already struggling. But, wala, he just really sucked it up and played his heart out. Ikaw, so, ano mo kay James?
Ano naman yan eh. Kumbaga, lagi nating nababanggit yan na si James yung parang when we needed a score, a basket, siya yung ang dami beses na siya yung sa kanya nang gagaling yun. Yung mga big shots niya na 2 or 3 or whatever. Ano lagi eh, parang momentum swinger, momentum shifter yung mga shots niya. Offensively pa lang yun ah. And defensively yun nga, every time naman makikita natin yung effort, yung hustle on his part. And yun talaga yung alam natin sa kanya, yung pagkakakilala natin sa kanya, and he delivered on that end. Tapos yun, I don't think we would be where we finished kung hindi siya naging ganun sa laro niya throughout the season.
Yeah. Tsaka, kita yung ano eh. I remember seeing James in his rookie year back in 2018, season 81. Pero, I mean, kita yung improvement niya from being a pretty much just the best defender on the team, which is more or less siya rin naman yung ganun ngayon, together with sila Sai Harold. Uh, to now, siguro naman, dapat talaga mag-improve ka kasi kung 4 na season
Oo.
mo ito, ganyan. But then, nakakatuwa lang kasi ramdam yung improvement niya both in offense and defense. I remember in season 82, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, hindi pa siya ano eh. In terms of shooting, yung confidence niya hindi pa ganun kataas eh.
Oo,
Kumbaga
tama.
sobrang hesitant niya when it comes to making the big shots. Also so talagang more of defense as well. Even just running the plays. Iba yung ano niya eh. Now he has that leadership on the court. He demands or he leads by example in terms of inspiring his teammates to do better. So kumbaga yung aura niya, his influence on the floor says a lot. Um, even by hindi ko I don't think he's that vocal in to his teammates, pero yeah, kita yung ano niya. He does things on his own, and with that the team follows. So again, when they finished 82, kung naalala niyo yung shot against UST, are ito sana yung pang tie ng to get us into overtime, if I'm not mistaken. So he had that last shot and he missed.
Mhm.
That's why nung 84 against Ateneo, he had the same shot and he made it. So kumbaga, that's how bad he wanted it. And I heard he practiced that shot scenario after 82 and it showed. So talagang yung his offense, his effectiveness in offense was a big factor since season 84. And we know, at least now, we've been hearing na he's coming back for season 86. So super senior James
Yep.
Spencer, thank you for coming back and
Thanks,
joining the Fighting
James.
Roots. Yeah, wala
Huwag ka
tayong ano.
muna Huwag ka muna bumalik sa Australia. Down under. Dito ka muna.
I have more to see. We have more to see of James. I mean, his fans have been amazing, especially for 85. Yun talaga pumutok yung ano niya off the court. But yeah, we're happy to have James still here. Sige, now talking about Terrence Fortea, my guy
Yan.
who watches Maroon Talk. Shout out to you,
Oo nga, shout out
Terrence.
Terrence.
Lodi, and
Gulat,
also,
nagulat tayo dun eh. Gulat kami dun. Meron pala kami audience na nasa team eh.
actually the Fortea family in general. Sila Tito Tina, Trish, Sir J are avid fans of Maroon Talk. So thank you guys. And
Thanks
ever
guys.
since the start na we got news na nag-commit si Terence, so we've been instant fans right away. So, and really happy to have him on the team. So ikaw, I'll let you do the talking on this one kasi ikaw pumili nitong X Factor.
Oo. Kung maalala nyo, sinabi ko si Terence. Pinili ko si Terence kasi yun nga, ang game niya talaga is he's known for shooting, particularly his 3-point shooting. Ganun yung laro niya. Ganun yung laro niya kahit this year and last year. Alam natin kaya niyang pumutok any game. Pero heading into the season yun nga, parang wala pa siya nung explosive game na ganun. 'Di ba? And ay ang ano ko, ang analysis ko noon was we needed someone like him na floor spacer kasi yun na yung ganun talaga yung game ngayon eh. 'Di ba? It's all about the 3-point shot. It's all about having those floor spacers that would open up the court for others, for the Zave Luceros and the Carl Tamayos of the team. Diba? The more space they have, the more effective they will be. And yung laro ni Terrence gives us that opportunity to open the court for this. So yun yung idea ko. And may nag-improve siya. Nag-improve siya this year as compared to last year. Pero hindi pa rin siya naging parang consistent threat na alam mo yun, tuwing ititira niya yung bola from 3 automatic. Hindi pa rin siya ganun, pero he got better from season 84. Now, having said that, tingin ko naging effective na X factor pa rin si Terrence kasi siya yung naging point guard natin for most of the season.
Yes, sir.
Yun yung naging impact niya. Hindi dun sa 3-point shooting. Kahit na doon ko siya ina-expect gumawa. The real X factor impact that he had was he became a very effective substitute for JD during JD's absence, especially in the first round and for some part of the second round. So nung bumalik si JD, parang at least si Terrence, pwede na siya maging backup point guard talaga. Not just nung Final Four, not just nung finals, pero even heading into next year, parang viable option na siya to play the point. And that's something na I don't think any of us expected that from him, na hindi ganun yung role niya. Kasi nga, yun, kilala natin siya as a scorer, as a shooter, but not as a facilitator in that,
Mm.
parang expanded role niya na point guard nga siya. Pero yun, he stepped up to that role. He did it well. He played it well, and it led to success for the Fighting Maroons. So I think tama naman yung yung pick ko, maging X factor natin si Terrence. Yun.
Yes,
Congrats,
sir.
Terrence. Diba?
Yes, I agree as well, 100%. Siguro nga people may forget right now sa dami na nangyari ng 85 na Terrence was our starting point guard early on this 85. So, uh, yung yung pag-step up niya into filling Maymai's role into being the starting point guard was something else. Kasi nga, I mean, from the juniors ranks, he was really a two guard. Actually, ever since, I think even grade school up to high school, more of shooting guard talaga yung laro niya. So now at the biggest stage, at least in his career, he was tasked to become the starting point guard of this loaded Fighting Maroons team. So, yun nga, he gets hate with the style of play na he does. Pero
Yeah.
those are the people who don't know who Terrence Fortea is. That's the reason why. Yung mga titos or kung sino man who don't know where he came from, Terrence Fortea is a legit scorer who has the green light, especially from Coach Gold. Yung pagka-green light niya, hindi lang yung green na normal na green. Sobrang kumikinang na green yung light na yan sa kanya. No? So, yung mga tira niya na akala niyong pilit, uh, whether it be on transition or running down or whether it be half court set, alam ni Coach Gold kung ano yung, ano tawag dun? Yung kakayahan ni Terrence Fortea to score what
Mm.
type of basket he wants. No? So, ayan, siguro nga, meron lang din siya injuries in the season. So, that's why he wasn't, or baka nga the juniors is just a totally different ball game from the seniors. That's why he's not that that type of scorer now we've seen in the juniors ranks. No? So we'll see. Kasi again, this is just his second season with the team in the seniors. So let's see. I mean, on his third season could be his legit breakout year kasi he's now a real veteran on this team as well as in the league. So, kumbaga I would consider yung pag-adjust niya to this level is pretty much uh, on another level already. So, again, we're still, if we haven't seen the Terrence Fortea we know yet. I mean, we've seen his effectiveness. We've seen how he does his work offensively. Pero hindi pa to yun eh. Knowing him, seeing him from where he came from before, there's more to it.
Mhm.
Or baka nga he's just really taking a step back now kasi nga ang dami nating scorer din. You have Carl,
Pwede rin.
Malik, Zave, di ba? So maging yung role nga niya to become a facilitator could be the sign kung bakit hindi siya ganun ka kumuscore in the past 84 and 85. So yes, talking about our two
Ano
X
din eh.
factors. Sige, go.
Okay din na napilitan siyang maging point guard. Kasi in the long run, that's an added skill, di ba?
Oh,
Kumbaga, mas ano siya, hindi okay, mas versatile siya. as his career grows and moves forward, ngayon, ano siya, yun nga, point guard, shooting guard na yung laro niya. Unlike before na one-dimensional two guard lang siya na yun, hanggang shooting lang. So, paano kung mawala yung shooting? Hindi wala na. At least ngayon, kung hindi siya mag-effective na shooter, okay, I'll play make. Maging point guard ako. Si-set up ko yung teammates ko, ganyan. Tapos, mas marami akong magagawa. I can help
Yeah.
my team in many more ways than just my shooting. And yun, parang blessing in disguise nga eh. Na injure si JD to start. Nag-step in si Terrence. Tapos, yun, it's just growth for everyone. And we, of course, welcome na welcome yan sa atin. Di ba?
Tsaka, okay, let's say pinipilit niya. I mean, kahit naman kami, nakikita din namin na minsan pilit na yung mga tira niya.
Mm-mm.
Hindi naman super, hindi naman kami super bobo. We, na alam din naman namin pag sumusobra na si Terrence. Pero yun nga, I mean, pag sumusobra siya, nilalabas naman siya. And we have Bricks also stepped up when my was not playing still. Jerick was somehow doing the point guard duties as well. So yun, luckily we had a deep lineup still for this season wherein many guys could step up and
Mm-hmm.
be there when the other guys couldn't be there. So yeah, again, we were hobbled with numerous injuries in this year, both 84-85. But how dito, I'd say still that it's a common problem for all teams in the UAP to have multiple injuries. No? So, and those, I mean, kumbaga, yung iba nga, we were talking about the schedule for this year. Yung iba nga nagigilas pa, di ba? Si Carl nagigilas pa in between the two seasons. So talagang ang hirap din naman
Oo.
po basketball talaga. You have to really, yung in terms of recovery, sobrang challenge yun sa lahat ng teams, no, for their strength and conditioning teams to get their guys back in shape and perform at the highest level. Yun. Another thing na pinag-usapan natin, Joe, nung preseason, syempre, yung Final Four predictions natin.
Nako,
Dito na papasok yung mga naging nakita natin sa kada team.
balikan natin yung sinong pinredict natin na Final Four. Kasi magkaiba tayo, di ba?
Pero naman tayong tatlo,
Iba
di
tayo
ba?
ng,
Yung tatlo,
pero
pareho
tayong
tayo.
tatlo. Pero tayong tatlo, namely, UE at Tineo Lasal. Tapos, sa fourth team, doon nagkakatalo. Ang sabi ko, FEU. Sabi ni Fim, NU.
Yeah. And actually,
So,
yung dyan, I mean, from other, I mean, most people would actually say, yung choices namin for the fourth spot, usually kasama din dyan Adamson.
oo.
I mean, hearing the predictions from other people. So it's either FEU, NU, and Adamson yung kukuha ng fourth spot. So, talking about FEU, nagkatotoo nga yung sinasabi ko. At least, yung, hindi naman sinasabi, yung nakita ko lang
Yung
during
preseason.
preseason. Oh, so, yun
Oo.
nga, kita yung nawala si RJ Abarientos, parang wala talagang, kumbaga, ang laki nung shoes na kailangan i-fill. Hindi lang na isang tao ng buong team actually, ng Tamaraos, to fill those shoes ni RJ Abarientos. And it showed. At least, sige, kahit sabihin natin, at least on their 0-5 start.
Mhm.
Kitang-kita sa team na yon na siguro they were having issues finding their identity as a team. Kasi nabanggit mo kanina, di ba? So, it's been 3 years before we had a last Ay, sorry, iba pala. Kasi 84 pala si RJ. Pero kumbaga yun nga, it was how many years before basketball resumed. Then you have an RJ
Mhm.
Abarrientos in 84, which you thought na, I mean, they thought, the Tamaraws thought na could be their saving grace after, sino ba nawala sa kanila? After the Pogoys and or the Romeos.
Oh, yun. Pugoy.
So, di ba? Then, he played one season, then he left. Now, you're left with quote-unquote spare parts. So, yun yung nangyari sa FU. Tingin ko. Ikaw, Zo, tingin mo, at least
Oo,
seeing
tingin ko,
them
ano
in
yun eh,
season.
parang, yun yung, I think, that's one effect ng having two seasons in 1 year, one calendar year. Kasi, maikli yung turnaround eh. From season 84 to season 85, ilang buwan lang yun. Uh, 4 months, 4.5 months, mga ganun. Tapos, dun, in that, siyempre, start ng 4 month period na expect mo na, yun nga, si RJ Abarientos, parang magiging cornerstone ng team natin for the years to come. At least for the next season, for season
Yes.
85. Tapos biglang, boom, wala na. Punta siyang, saan siya? Korea? Korea ba?
Oh, Korea.
Punta siyang Korea. So, all of a sudden, kumbaga, kung ikaw yung, siguro, hindi ko alam yung exact story, pero if I'm the FEU team management, parang yung yung roadmap ko for the next how many years involves si RJ yung nasa gitna. Tapos biglang mawawala siya. So paano na lang yun, di ba? Tingin ko ganun yung nangyari. Wala silang time to actually recalibrate. And ito yun, yung season 85 yung naging parang adjustment period nila to make do with whatever they had left. And yun, kaya sila nag 0-5 to start. And then followed it up with back-to-back wins. Diba? 2 or 3 wins
Nag-streak
straight.
sila eh. Parang
Nag-winning
apat.
streak sila to put themselves back into the Final Four picture.
Tsaka,
Tapos, yun. Wala silang chance talaga to adjust before the season started. So parang naging yung season yung adjustment nila. So pwedeng next year natin makita siguro a better team, a better performing FEU team. Although their coach also recently stepped
yan.
down.
Oo nga pala.
So
Oo.
isa pang issue yan, we don't know really. Pero yun, yeah, at least for season 85, that's what I think happened to FEU. Ngayon, nung in-season sila nag-adjust, nangangapa sila. And muntik na nila makapa yung yung Final Four, pero kinapos
Too
sila eh.
late. Oo, too late.
Too late.
Too late
Oh.
na. Tsaka, isang factor din siguro, comparing Eman Ojula to Pat Fuente, ang laki ng diferensya. Nung preseason, wala pa si Fuente, kumbaga.
Mhm.
That's how I saw how they really struggling. But, yun nga, I mean, even if Fuente was joining them in the season already, it was still the same. So it was a different story ng 84 because of Emmanuel Jola and RJ Barrientos. So talagang depleted yung lineup nila no 85. So that's the story of FEU. Now for NU, lived up to expectations naman. Actually, even exceeded, at least in the early half of the season, because they were being number one most of that time. No. So yung effectiveness, I mean, yung potential nila from the preseason translated to the season itself. Also seeing other uh, players na kumbaga tinago pa. There's yung isang big man nila, yung pangalan. P yung start ng pangalan. was a revelation. I think second round na yun. Kung hindi tayo tinalo nun eh. Basta yun, NU was there. Steve Nash was amazing. Si Sino pa ba? Yung Manansala nila was, I would consider their X factor. Them beating Ateneo nung second round, di ba? Was something else.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, we got away with a win facing them in the Final Four. So, di ba, medyo iffy din yung game na yun eh. If we didn't win on game one, as we were discussing, probably we'd have a different story in game two. Malamang mas delikado tayo kung umabot ng game 2 yun. In the Final Four. So your thoughts on NU? Pretty much same lang.
They have a good team. I mean, chemistry-wise, nandun talaga. I think that's really what led to their success. Kasi, maganda eh. I mean, parang everyone knows their roles. Everyone knows what they have to do to help the team. Kahit na sabi mong nandyan sila Baklaan, sila Steve Nasикes. Ano eh, tight yung chemistry talaga nila. And yun nga, siguro kinapos lang sila ng experience. Sabihin ganun. Kasi ito yung parang first time nila na naging ano talaga eh, successful since since time nila
yung
Parks.
champion.
Champion
Tama.
teams na yun, 'di ba? Ngayon lang sila naging successful ulit. And nobody in the team has experienced this level of success before this season. So that's part of it. I mean, ganyan naman talaga nagsisimula yung mga magagaling na teams. 'Di ba? Maabot diyan pero would fall short, pero would come back stronger the next year. So yun yung ano sa NU, they'll just get better. They'll get better definitely. And they're a team to watch in the coming years. Magiging in a few years time siguro nasa ano na yan. Baka kahit next year. Nasa contender level na yan in the same breath as UP and Ateneo. And NU na. Diba?
Yes.
Ang ganun na usapan yan.
Baka nga maging consistent na yung top 3 na yun. At least. Kasi right now, we don't see Salle at this stage being back. I mean, being back to how they were at least in preseason 85. And of course, you having a star in the making of Kian Baklaan, you're in good hands, kumbaga. So there's so much more to see. So much more to see from Kian Baklaan as he's shown us in 85.
Shown.
So yun, that's for NU. Now, talking about Adamson, siyempre, I could not talk about Jerome Lastimosa. Yun I mean, wala eh. Talking about Adamson this year, all we could talk about is Jerome Lastimosa. Yun lang.
Siya yung Adamson Falcon. Siya yun eh. Parang take him out. Malamang you've solved 75% of the game, 'di ba? Parang ganoon na yun eh. And nung na-injure pa siya, medyo naapektuhan din naman yung Adamson. Kaya nga sinabi ko noon, ang gusto kong makatapat sa Final Four if ever, kung mag-number 1 tayo, gusto ko Adamson kasi parang strategically sila yung pinaka madaling i-counter, 'di ba?
More or less solve na natin yun eh, more or less.
Oo, 'di ba? Jerome, stop mo si Jerome, double triple team him every time. Let the others beat you. Yun na yun. Parang more or less yun na yung blueprint for success against Adamson. So yun, yun nangyari.
Sayang nga eh, we saw again, AP Manlapas getting back. Sayang hindi lang, mukhang hindi pa siya magaling nung first part of the season. But kita naman, di ba? We've seen him in season 82. Uh, we saw his impact again in the latter games of season 85. So, kaya lang yun nga, not seeing Jerome back for 86, I think, mukhang namang din sa babalik, is a totally different story. So, yung identity nitong Adamson team na to, after Jerome, is something to look out for kasi wala na tayong expectation sa kanila right now. As we mentioned, Jerome Lastimosa is the Adamson Soaring Falcon, the
Mm-hmm.
Adamson
Mm-hmm.
Soaring Falcon. So having him not on the team with this bunch of players is something na we have no idea about. So we'll see who steps up. We'll see who takes his seat as King Falcon. Okay, so that's the Adamson Soaring Falcon for you guys. Now, gusto kong pag-usapan itong team na to. Everyone surprised us. Ay, sorry. This team surprised everyone. The UE Red Warriors. Grabe. If we look at UE in season 84, they were there with UST down below.
Yep.
But seeing them in 85 with an addition of Luis Villegas, Calvin Payawal, Gani Stevens,
Mm-hmm.
grabe, the improvement was very evident and we're really happy for them actually. Sobrang ganda panoorin. Not seeing them how they were in 84 wherein they had sino pangalan nun? Si Clint Escamis doing hero ball
Oh,
every
tama.
single game. 'Di ba?
Iba eh. I mean, okay yung ano sila eh, parang medyo live and die by the tree din yung ano nila, yung
Oh,
offense
more or
nila.
less. Yes, yes.
With sino to? Si Paranada,
Paranada. Oh.
si paano isa?
Sino pa? Si Remogat?
Pangalan nun?
Sino? Big, small?
Yung isa pang guard nila.
Meron pa ba?
Limutan ko yung pangalan.
Scorer?
Oh,
Yun lang naman yung dalawang Paranada. May isa pa ba?
meron pa eh. Si ano, Pagsanhan, yun, si Pagsanhan.
Okay.
Yun, parang yun nga, they catch fire kasi ganun sila eh. Parang explosive, streaky, yun, streaky yung laro nila. Pero okay din eh. I mean, who would have expected them to challenge for a Final Four spot, di ba? Kasi nga,
Oo.
last year, 7 or 8 sila. Para sila nga na USG. So, ganun pa rin ngayon yung prediction, pero hindi. They had a chance up to the last two games.
Oh, yes.
Di ba? Doon lang sila nawala from contention. So, that's great. That's great to see for a team like UE na, yun nga, no expectations from anyone. So, they really surprised everyone with how they performed.
Balita ko nga rin, yung final game, nung second round, yung final game nila, yung pinapanood pa natin, so, di ba? Yung final game nila versus La Salle, I heard na hindi na nga sila nag-practice. Hindi na nga daw nagpa-practice si Coach Jack before that game. Tapos natalo pa nila yung La
Damn.
Salle. Without even trying, kumbaga.
Parang it says more about Lasal eh, di ba?
Totoo. Totoo.
Marinig mo yung ganun.
And I mean, watching that game, di ba, Lasal was pretty much leading most of the game. Eh, nung nagganon si Austria, parang doon sila ano
Sila nawala.
crumble. O, again, from Ray Remagoat, that amazing game from Ray Remagoat. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, Willie Wilson, yung isa pang Willie Wilson is coming in for 86. If you want to watch him, you can see him sa Pinoy Liga. And I think marami rin sila ibang recruits na papasok eh. So I guess yung UE program na to in this period, medyo promising, I would say. And that's even more evident seeing how they performed no 85. Though mawawala sila Villegas, but I still believe they're gonna be right up there, at least competing with the big teams, no? Unlike USC and Adamson, I would say, and I will at least we've known so far, if they don't make changes, ang bottom three pa rin natin would be FEU, Adamson, and UST. By the way, I
UST.
see it. Oh. So that's for UE. Um, yun.
Di, pag-usapan na rin natin, since UE surprised us, di ba? Pag-usapan na rin natin yung isa pang team na sinurprise din tayong lahat dahil di sila nakapag-final four man lang, yung Lasal.
Ayaw nga pala. Ay, wala ba sila? Wala ba sila final? Sino
Wala.
ba, sino ba umasok ulit? Wala na ako. Final four was Ateneo, UP,
Final four, Ateneo, UP, NU,
NU, and
Adamson.
Adamson. Yun. Tama. Correct. Oh, tama.
Di ba? Adamson. So,
So,
Lasal, parang ito, kabalik rin ng UE. Parang sa lahat ng analysts, lahat ng media people na nagko-cover ng UAAP, pinredict na ang Lasal ay magpa-Final Four. Yung iba sinasabi sila yung magiging number 1 seed. Most sinasabi they will at least contend for a twice to beat advantage. Yan. Consensus yan from everyone. Diba? Sabi pa ni Evanelli, they're the team to beat. They're the best team in the UAAP. Pero ano nangyari? Diba? Who would have expected na instead of battling for a twice to beat advantage, they would be fighting for their lives just to make it to the final four or just to make it to the tiebreaker for number 4, di ba? Walang ano eh.
sobrang,
Paano nangyari yun, di ba?
Hindi mo isipin na ganun yung mangyayari. I mean, I was betting for them to be champions talaga. And seeing how they played nung first game against us, andun naman siya. They also beat Ateneo. Kaya lang yun niya. Parang there's more going on off court than them. And it showed on the court as well. Nung pinanood namin I think that was the second to the last game day. Or ito yung na-reschedule na game. Ito yung na-reschedule na sa Baguio. It was Lasal UST and Ateneo Adamson. Supposedly the first game of the first round. Pero na-postpone. The first game of the second round na na-postpone dahil sa Baguio. And seeing that Lasal team without Kiambao, without Phillips, and Sonny not playing, sobrang iba yung body language sila. Be it on the bench be it on the players on the court. Kaya nagulat ako nung paano sila nanalo against USD. And then, it was pretty much Evan Nelly took over. Pero kitang-kita, may something. May something dun sa team na yun at that stage of the season. So, probably it was something na
Oo.
before that, ano pa, na may something na.
Meron pang, alam niyo naman siguro, yung controversy about Shawnee Winston not being on the bench kasi alleged binan siya ng team from joining the bench kasi hindi parang hindi he's not exerting enough effort para makabalik daw di umano, di ba? Tinanong ko asked a friend, sabi niya kasi matagal na daw kiniklear ng mga PT na maglaro si Shawnee. Tapos naisip ko, okay, pero kasi PT yun eh. Kumbaga, they're working for the team. Pwedeng sinabihan sila ng team na, oy, clear nyo na yan para makalaro na. Parang pwedeng ganun yung mindset ng mga PT. Sige, pwede na yan. Palaruin na natin. Pero, kung ikaw si Shawnee tapos, alam mo yun, masakit pa rin, feeling mo, ma-aggravate mo la injury mo, it would affect you in the longer term. Parang, ba't ako maglalaro, di ba? Meron ding ganong, pwede mo tignan in that way. Who knows what the truth is, di
Actually,
ba?
who
Sila na
knows?
bahala doon, di ba? Who
Totoo.
knows who's telling the truth? He said, she said na yan.
Mm.
Pero, yun, the fact na merong ganyang parang issue or controversy should tell you something about the team.
Oo.
Bakit merong ganyang, di ba? Parang conflicting versions of the story kung ba't wala siya sa bench. Hindi siya it doesn't reflect well on the team. On the front office, the management, the off court side of the game for Lasal. So,
Sad.
ewan ko. Parang,
Very sad.
di ba? It's sad. It's yun. So, yun, for yung outlook nila parang very uncertain for me kasi yun nga eh. Kung merong ganyang sort of instability, tapos ni-renew yung contract ni Manong Derek.
Oo, sa pa yan.
So, yun. There's a lot of adjustments and moving parts na they have to address heading into next season.
And parang may report pa nga na hindi rin nasabihan si Manong na hindi siya i-renew eh. Parang doon pa sa online pa niya nakita na yung balita. So medyo
Wow, parang
meron talaga, may something mali dyan
ano yan
sa Lasal na yan.
Parang ganyan yung UP dati nung Dark Ages di ba?
Di ba?
Mga
lang
ganyang
yun talaga.
kwento, ganyang style. So, yun, siguro wala talaga yung Lasal this in the next few years. Baka it's NU's time and UP's time and UE baka ito yung maging perennial contenders for, di ba? For the next few years. Yun. Tingnan natin.
If you think about it, they've been broken since Alden Ayo left. Nung second season ni Ayo, medyo na nga, kasi talo siya ni Coach Tab. But after that, parang walang magandang nangyayari for this
Kailan ba yun?
school natin.
2017?
Yung champion sila 2016, 2017 nag-finals ulit with Ben Embala, pero tinalo na sila ng Ateneo nun.
Ateneo.
2018 si Coach Louis Gonzalez, then 19 yung si Bird with Coach Gian.
Yeah.
So, nung inisip ko nga sabi nila 8th coach na nila in 13 seasons yata. Think about it, 09 nung high school tayo, so si Coach Franz pa, his last year. 2010 si Dindo pumalit. 2011 din ata. Oo, I think Coach Dindo was there 2 years. 2012 si Coach G. G Abanilla. 2013 Coach Juno, yung nag-champion. All the way up to, according to Luis Acuña, our friend, all the way to 2015, Coach Juno. Then 2016 na si Coach Alvin. So, parang UP nga na papalit-palit ng coach.
Coaching carousel.
So,
Ang difference lang, medyo may success sila dun sa sa period na yun. Hindi tulad nung UP yung papalit-palit ng coach, parang walang nagbabago sa result, 'di ba?
hindi naman nawawala yung pera nila eh, di ba? Hindi naman nawawala yung pera, yung budget for Lasal.
Oo, tama.
Kaya they've always been there. So yeah, magulo. Yung school natin, so medyo magulo yung nangyayari. So talking
Ano yan,
back,
college yan eh. High
oh,
school lang tayo dun eh.
wala, iba na, UP na tayo. Again, talking about UP after this season, it's so nice to see still the community, even our players, even the fans, even the media outlets talking praise of how um how beautiful 2022 was for the UP Fighting Maroons. I mean, even if we say na we were champions for how many months only, I mean, that ending that 36-year drought was something else when we won that championship back in May. So that's still
May
something.
13.
May 13, Friday the 13th. And again, we were hoping to go back to back in season 85. But unfortunately, hindi siya nangyari. But then again, looking at this program as a fan, as a supporter of the team, kumbaga, the way we see it, and this is how it should be for everyone as well. If you became a fan of the UP Fighting Maroons, whether you be new, just like me, no 81 or 82, seeing the team now, seeing this program right now, kumbaga, we should take this loss for 85 as a minor bump in the road.
Yep.
There's so much more that, kumbaga, yung place natin ngayon, the program we have, the management we have, is something to be proud of, honestly. Siyempre, lalabas ulit yan. Lalabas ulit yung mga nagsabi na, palta na yung coach, sino ba yung mga player na yan, sino ba yung, pero nag-champion, lahat pogi, di ba? Lahat okay, lahat, UP ako, ganyan. But now, expect na natin yan. Lalabas ulit yung haters, yung mga fans na hindi talaga fan. Dito lalabas yan, natalo na naman eh. Natalo na naman. So, again, we'll see the true character of those who really support the team. But yun nga, as I see it, we're still in good hands. The upcoming seasons, with this bunch of guys we have, whether it be the players, the coaches, or the management, we have good potential. We're in good shape, everyone. So don't fret. As we mentioned, walang bibitaw. More than ever, now is the time na walang bumitaw. Kasi, okay, Ateneo got the championship back. But then again, we're still here. We can still do it again in 86. And we have the most potential, I would say, in recent years for the CP Fighting Maroons team. So talagang dito lang tayo. Walang bibitaw dapat. Everyone. So,
Yung for our team moving forward, medyo ano din siya eh. It's not as straightforward as going from 84 to 85 na okay, alam natin mawawala si Richie, mawawala si Noah, pero most of the core is intact. Ngayon kasi, I mean, kung active kayo online, alam niyo na may rumors na Carl Tamayo might meron siyang offers to go to Korea. Even Terrence Fortea has offers daw to go to Korea. So, hindi mo rin sure kung ano mangyayari sa team. I mean, yung make-up ng team next year. Do we have Carl? Do we have Terrence? Wala na si Zave. Babalik si CJ. Pero ano bang estado ni CJ after his ACL injury? Diba? Merong ganyang questions. Um, paano, yun, since wala na si Zave, tapos pwede pang mawala si Carl, paano ngayon yung who does our offense go through? Diba? Ito yung mga go-to guys natin. Kung mawawala sila, who's gonna step up? Si CJ ba yun? Si JD ba yun? Si Harold ba yun? There are more questions heading into season 86 than we had heading to season 85. Tapos, so, yun nga. Pero tama sabi mo, Fim, na we have a good team managing the team. We have good um, team managers, yun nga, yung mga managers ng team. Si Coach Bo, our program director, parang you know where to go but up program. Parang ano naman merong clear vision naman for the team. So, alam na nila yan. I mean, yung mga sinabi nating issues, I'm sure they've gone over that multiple times over, and meron na silang plano dyan. May backup plan na, may plan B, plan C, plan D na yung mga yan in case mawala itong mga players na to. Saan natin kukunin yung offense natin kung sakali. Alam na nila yan. And yun nga maganda sa atin ngayon, the way it's being run, the team is being run. Every year nakangapa, every year magbabago ng coach. Yun, parang pinag-usapan natin dati. Every year nagbabago ng coach pero same results na may nakuha natin. So, parang hindi natin alam saan ba talaga papunta yung team until nowhere to go but up came in. Ngayon, okay, talo tayo sa finals. Most teams just dream of making it to the finals in back-to-back seasons. And we had it twice in 1 year. Both times, once we won, the other talo tayo sa game 3, namuntik pa nating mahabol, 'di ba? Parang sobrang spoiled naman na natin para to expect more. Hindi ka magaling si magaling yung coach ng Ateneo Magaling talaga si Tab. Magaling naman ang coach natin, 'di ba? Head to head Coach Tab versus Coach Gold. Past two seasons. So, stalemate pa rin sila. They have one championship each against each other. Pero, yun, wait and see tayo sa mangyayari next year for UP. But, we can't put our heads down on season 85. It was one hell of a season. Sobrang ganda ng result. Kahit na hindi tayo nag-champion, ayokong gamitin yung injury excuse, pero gagamitin ko lang kay Zave kasi na-injure si Zave game 2 of the finals. Parang wala masyadong adjustment period 'di ba? Injured si Carl for a long time, pero yun, parang na-weather naman natin yung semi-absence ni Carl. And actually, niisip ko rin kanina about Carl Tamayo. If ever goes to the pros and leaves the team, parang medyo okay lang din kasi nakita naman natin nung round 2 and nung final 4 na how it was kung medyo wala si Carl. Diba? Meron tayong teaser niya na kasi may injury siya na hinaharap. Daming times na parang medyo absent si Carl. He wasn't producing as we expected him to. So siguro parang parang preview ng life without Carl Tamayo in the future. Season 86 ba yan? Hindi natin alam. Season 87 ba yan? We don't know. Pero yun nga, tingin ko pag dumating naman yun, ready tayo. Kasi may konting preview tayo this year. Nothing, no offense kay Carl or sa fans ni Carl Tamayo na, I'm not saying anything negative about him. Ganun lang talaga, na-injure siya eh.
Yeah.
So, yun. Um, Happy New Year, guys. meron tayong, our team is in good hands. Diba? Kahit anong mangyari, nandiyan si Coach Gold, nandiyan si Coach Bo running the show, and everyone else managing the team na marunong talaga.
Yeah.
So, kapit lang tayo, guys. Walang bibitaw
Yes.
talaga.
This is just a minor setback along a long road that our team is headed to. So again, as we said, we're happy to have Coach Gold here. Yung mantra na walang bibitaw is something na we should really abide by. Kasi he made us believe, and still we believe in him, the team, his coaching staff. Um, we're in good hands, everyone. That's it for 85. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting Maroon Talk. Grabe. We've reached 1,000 subscribers. We've been having more views than any other season. And hopefully, again, without your support, sobrang wala kami dito. I mean, amazing. It's really been amazing. So, thank you.
Thank
We'll
you,
see
thank you.
more. We'll see more of the team, of us in 86, the preseason. Malamang, yung usapan niya kagabi, malamang ano to. Well, may Pinoy Liga pa, but then talking about the preseason for 86, more or less mga ano yan, summer, March, April probably. And then we'll see when 86 comes back. So we'll see you guys again. See you guys soon. Hopefully see you guys at the games. Meron pa naman games kahit paano. And Happy New Year. Still amazing 2022 for the UP Fighting Maroons.
Sana healthy tayong lahat next year. Sana
Tama.
by season 86, since mas mahaba na yung time, less injuries for our players, less intensity ng preseason. Kasi
Oo.
parang this year, di ba? Bugbugan yung nag-champion tayo, tapos bugbugan pa yung preseason natin.
Yes.
Tingin ko, nakita natin effect nung finals eh.
Oo. Grabe. Hirap talaga.
So
Hopefully
sana next year,
pati schedule ng
hindi na
tournament.
ganun kapuno.
Oh,
Yun din.
back to normal UAP schedule sana. Para medyo malesen yung burden sa time. Okay. So, Happy New Year. See you
Happy
soon.
New Year, bro. Happy New Year, guys.
To everyone watching this, we'll see you guys soon. As always, UP fight, everybody.
UP fight, guys.
Happy New Year, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys. Goodbye.
See you, Zo.